not set up at all. Why would you assume something like that? Bro, I swear to God. No one's here. I'm just sitting by myself. Oh, there are the people. Hello, peoples. Snick! Hello, Snick. I'm sorry, I will be saying your name as Sneck because that's how I refer to Sneck whenever I write him in an AU. I'm sorry. Hello, Pure Vanilla. Is this map going to be completed? Over there? Yo, are you having a stroke? Hello. Hi, Badger. May, are you okay over there? Huh? Storms are cool. Storm is also cool. Too bad she freaking died. Okay, anyway. What the? Yellow. Bye, Fallen. Y'all, every time I see the Dashing Ashes cover, I'm tempted to remake it. I swear to God. Hello, Poppy Dawn. Hi, Poppy. What you doing? Poppy Dawn doesn't know what she's doing. Poppy Dawn is like the rest of us. One Eye. I like One Eye more. That might just be the fact that I've written him in so many AUs, but I like One Eye more. He's also just a cooler character. Slash does nothing, man. Hi, Rye. Poppy Dawn, why are you looking at me like I burned down an orphanage? I didn't do it this time. Yellow, did you ever see the message I left you? Hi, Sassy. I just realized I could probably just show you all Poppy Dawn. Here is a Poppy Dawn. There is none other like her. She's the rarest species on the planet. The one from Dawn of the Clans. The one from the first arc is mid, not gonna lie. Sorry, y'all. Poppy Dawn is distracting me. Yo, it doesn't answer my question. Check Frozen Thunder. I left something there. Yeah, but did you get the second one that he forced me to write for you? Also, Ash hasn't written it yet today. Ash, I bet you're going to give up on this. I'm going to wait exactly 5 seconds until he comes texting me saying that he will not forget about it. Thank you. I want more Poppy Dawn. She's being a weird weirdo, so we must record her sins for all to see. Okay, now she's stopped. She's like, no, you will not show people what I'm doing. She does look like Sandstorm. I mean, everyone's calling her Jake's daughter, so. Yeah, that one. I left that one. You know, I'm just gonna request commenter access on my school account so that you can tell who I am. That's lovely, silly. Hi, Twisted. Guys, what is the obsession with waffles? Enemies to lovers is the worst trope, actually. Okay, I'm sorry, that was mean. I don't like enemies to lovers. I mean, I guess it depends on the context. My thing is not making sense, man. It's not letting me request access. Mine! He's trying to say that his AU is better than Dashing Ashes. I heavily disagree, but you know. Agree to disagree, I suppose. Scourge is not a waffle. I have whipped cream. Okay, now I'm imagining Scourge as a burnt waffle with like whipped cream on his like paw. And that is an amazing image. That should be a Pokemon. Burnt waffle. A burnt waffle cat looking Pokemon with whipped cream on its paw. You know what? I have actually no room to talk. My current favorite Pokemon. Well, my current third favorite. He wrote more from the last time you commented. He's making sure you've seen all of it. Hold on. I don't even know what this Pokemon is called. Hold on. Found it. Graphii. No, I didn't try to click that, damn it. This thing is my current favorite Pokemon. I mean, look at it. It's beautiful. We ignore the fact that I described it as the one with the big ears while trying to figure out its name with my brother. I just called it the one with the big ears that evolves from the one with the tooth. I'm so descriptive. Scourge vibes. He's perfect. Sadly, I can't use him on my current run of Pokemon because I'm only using fairy types and cats. I almost said cat types. I'm fucking stupid. Ah, yes, cat type Pokemon. Like Meowth. Anyone that's watched the Pokemon anime, does anyone else remember that one episode where Meowth gets referred to as a cat type? I do. I was greatly offended. That's not enemies to lovers. That's Cloudkit is stupid. That's such a useful degree, Badger. I think Yellow disappeared into the Shadow Realm. Rest in pieces, Yellow. Yeah, Squilf and Verbal are enemies to lovers. Oh. That's beautiful. Bro, my bestie hasn't responded to my email that I sent her. I'm tempted to ask if she even knows these. Oh my god, I have notifications from Yellow! Disgusting. I'm kidding. Obviously, notifications from Yellow's documents are very nice. I was checking my email. No. Squilf and Bramble are enemies to abusive relationship. What the Why should I wear shoes for running? What the hell is happening tomorrow? I got a notification from my science Google Classroom. We're supposed to wear shoes for running. I'm scared. Bramble is not a good boy. Bramble's a shit boy. Hawkfrost is better in every way. I'd argue Hawkfrost is less evil than Bramblestar. Why would I argue that? Because I want to watch the world burn. Anyway. I'm looking at the stupid Dashing Ashes cover. There are absolutely no lines on it, and it's just so ugly. Why does his face look like that? Why is he? Why does he only have one whisker on the left side of his face? Yeah, I just had to pull up the L, to see why left and right. I'm fucking stupid. Anyway, the fire in the background looks like shit because I put a stupid orange filter over the background. This man's shading is all over the place. It's like the shading isn't even connected to him properly. His back leg is merging into his front leg like gosh darned AI, and his tail is fricked up. The shading on his tail is also fricked up, but it's more excusable. Also, his ears are so big. Honestly, all my art has big ears, but this is egregious big ears. I will keep the fires to a minimum, okay? I've only set fire to orphanages once. Someone's gonna think I'm serious about that. What the? Nah, I like making my own covers for stuff. Like Cobra Scale's Worth. Because then the cover doesn't end up disappearing because the original drawer didn't want it anymore. So now Cobra Scale's Worth is stuck without a cover. Yeah, Ivy, I was wondering if that's what you meant to say, because I'm like, stood her phone. Does the thing have bad grammar? You didn't know that? That is extremely obvious. No one likes I hate Spotted. Okay, Spotted Leaf. I don't like her. She's like, Firestar, hi. I'm gonna talk to you in your dreams because you're so special. This is not weird at all, I swear. Like, Spotted Leaf basically groomed Fireheart. And before someone says, well, actually, Fireheart was a doll. He graduated early. A lot of people forget this. Fireheart graduated early, and Spotted Leaf first came to him in his dreams, not long after he was made a warrior. Spotted Leaf groomed Firestar. Let that sink in. Right, I have no room to talk. We don't talk about my list of favorites. It's mostly Dawn of the Clans characters and villains. Hey! What the heck? I can't write Dashing Ashes because the stuff I wrote on my phone is not Dashing Ashes. Now I have to wait for it to fucking load. This isn't okay. I'm angry. Yes! One Eye. Yes, we love One Eye. I gave One Eye a husband in my AU Dashing Ashes. His husband is gonna friendzone in front of everyone. He's gonna be like, what the fuck did I do wrong? Why am I being friendzoned right now? I don't understand. You know what? I love what I did with One Eye's personality in my AU. Because, I uneviled him, but I kept, the basis of his personality. You know, he's just normal One Eye, but not evil. It's very nice. I like uneviling characters and just keeping the personality, but no evil. He probably has murdered people, though. Actually, wait, no, I made an entire plot point that he hasn't murdered anyone. He's committed the most crimes. None of them are murder. He did nothing wrong. That's a lie. He stole... Like I said, I changed the personality, but uneviled it. Like, I kept the core concepts of the personality. It's good. Yeah. Instead of him being friends with Slash, he's ex-friends with Slash, because Slash attacked his children. So Slash almost fucking died. Several times. Also, there was, like, just a battle against Slash. Slash almost fucking died that time, because, you know? You don't just get to commit crimes. 59 moons is almost 5 years, man. I don't think you can call 911 for that, Ivy. Let's not kill children. I didn't kill the children! The character killed the children. In a story I'm writing. Okay? It's not my problem. What else did I do in Dashing Ashes? Honestly, I did a lot of things with the villains in Dashing Ashes, namely Tom. I don't like Tom. I like Dashing Ashes Tom somewhat. I don't like Dashing Ashes Tom as of chapter 47 of Dashing Ashes. Let's not kill children. Let's not kill Sparrowfur. That's not okay. I killed Owl Eyes in this AU, actually. No one's allowed to be happy. No one. You don't get happiness in Dashing Ashes. You get happiness for all of 5 minutes before I kill one of your loved ones. This is normal writer behavior. I just killed Acorn's first parents right in front of her in chapter 46. Also decapitated Cloud Spots. Why did I do that? Because. Because, man. I just did. Silly started trying to write scenes. He tried to kill many children. You know what's funny? In Dashing Ashes, that scene with Sparrowfur happens, but it's very different. So, instead of One Eye trying to kill her, he makes fun of Thorn for being mad that she's there. I'm not even kidding. Thorn is a little shit. No one likes Thorn. I made Thorn very annoying in this AU. He gets a redemption arc, don't worry. Where is it? Oh god, it's Starflower. Disgusting. Anyway, I don't like Starflower. You know, I need to start reiterating stuff. I don't like Starflower in this AU at this point of the AU. I like her further on when I make her Flower Star. Yes, I like Squirrel Flight. No, I said Thorn. There's an N at the end of that. Oh, I found it. I completely forgot this line. Frost gives Sparrowfur back to Greywing and says, I believe this is yours. Please take her. She had a nice training session. We decided not to tell you about her whereabouts. Why? Because we're irresponsible as shit in the forest, okay? Don't worry about it. We killed a mother. An innocent mother. Where is it? Found it! What a convenient... Thorn's like, what a convenient excuse to learn our battle tactics after Sparrowfur walks into the camp. One Eye's like, are you scared of a kid? Are you scared of a child? Are you scared of a child, Thorn? Thorn's like, what? No, I'm not scared of children. I don't think there's anything else. Oh, yeah. He's quiet. He's like, you know what? I'm just not gonna upset this man. He could probably beat the shit out of me, and would. Yeah, Sparrowfur gets to actually train in this AU. Oh, God, it's Tom! Oh, yeah. Bumble tells him, say hello to your child, you irresponsible father. Oh yeah, I kept Bumble alive in this AU for anyone that doesn't know, because I love Bumble. She's perfect. She only lives because Clear Sky decided to have a crush on Frost in this AU. We don't talk about it. He's like, hey, watch this. Watch this. I'm such a cool guy. I let this kitty pet live. Please love me. I hate how accurate that is. That's exactly what he did. NAU is an alternate universe of a piece of media. For example, Warrior Cats AU, it's an alternate universe of Warrior Cats. Hi. I'm going to talk about Dashing Ashes, whether y'all like it or not. What else can I? Oh, yeah. Petal murdering a fox. Fox tries to eat Bumble. Petal said, fuck you, and kills Fox. That is a summary of this. Also, Clear Sky almost dies. Second time he almost dies. He almost dies again a couple chapters later. This man has a problem with almost dying. Let's stop the murder. It's not my fault there's so much murder in this AU. Oh, geez, I forgot about Slice's terrible prophecy about Petal's death. Slice is like, hey, here's a prophecy. It means two things. Prepare for the death of Petal. I'm just realizing the only death I have kept the same in this AU is Petal's. However, it's kind of different because they had the Blazing Star and tried to save her. They did not succeed. Yes, Frost being reasonable. Frost is not reasonable in canon, but we ignore that. It's my AU, man. I'll do what I want. Honestly, yeah. In Dashing Ashes, Starflower does a lot of what she does in the canon. However, she kind of fails at it because trying to be a homewrecker is a bad idea. Now you're homeless, Starflower. Good job. Yes. I can choose, but I won't. Oh, Leaf flirting with Petal. Forgot about this side plot, and by forgot about it, I forgot what I was going to say. Oh, yeah. And by side plot that I forgot about, I mean I don't like this side plot because I can't make it canon for plot reasons. You ever just ship something in your own story, but you can't make it canon because of the plot that you have created? That's what happened with Leaf and Petal. They have this whole romance, and Petal says, fuck you. And by that, I mean she says, I'm not interested. She never says it directly. She just friend zones him several times. He doesn't get the hint. He's not very smart. Yeah, she emphasizes friends so many times. It's funny at this point. He just never gets the hint. Like Thorn. Thorn never gets the hint either. Two of the men never get the hint. One of them is straight, one of them is not. That's cool, Ivy. Yes. Chapter 30-something Clear Sky. I hate this man with every fiber of my being. If you're wondering why I'm referring to different characters in this AU by chapter, it's because their arcs go by very fast because of how long the chapters are. So in terms of chapters, their arcs are fast. In terms of actual story, their arcs are long. Chapters 30 Clear Sky is him trying to be good and also failing miserably. That's why I hate him. I'm just talking about my AU. And people are listening. And by listening, I mean they're just not paying attention. I think that one guy left. He got bored of me and left. Oh well. I love scrolling through this and seeing the bestest of lines out of context. What? Why would you do that? Ivy! Tom being an angry little anger. This is why no one likes you, Tom. Why were you allowed into this forest? Plot reasons. Why were you allowed into this forest? Bumble. You should be grateful, you little shit. Bumble had no reason to let you live, but she did, because she's not like you. I love I'm just talking to this AU at this point. No one's acknowledging my words, so I'll do it myself. Oh yeah, I found it! Try harder! Furcone's solid advice to Tom for Tom not being terrible is literally, no joke, try harder. Alright, here it is. But maybe try harder. Thank you, Furcone. You're so good at advisings. I'm so confused. I made a lore and then forgot about that lore. You ever just make a inconsequential plot point and then forget about it because you don't take correct notes on your own stories? That's what just happened to me. Ah! It's Jagged Flower. I really like this ship, actually. I just get jump scared by it abruptly. It just shows up out of nowhere, man. Oh, they didn't get together until chapter 30-something? Chapter 33! 33 chapters of me shipping them. Jesus Christ, but the main couple can get together in chapter 12. Okay. Sure. Jagged Peak. Jagged Tooth is not in Dawn of the Clans. Okay, Thunder, I'm talking about Dashing Ashes to the live chat because I can. Oh! I forgot about this line! So, in Dashing Ashes, which is my AU, Clear Sky finally is like, y'all need to stop talking shit to my boyfriend. And Quickwater's like, you have a boyfriend? Why? Why? Ma'am, why? Why are you asking why? My God. You weren't supposed to know. That's why I told you. In amount of time, Sassy. It's more than like 40 years, I'm pretty sure. Why did I put since instead of since? I hate myself. Yes, it's Frost. We love Frost. Why am I fangirling over this man? He's nowhere close to his canonical counterpart. Maybe that's why I like him more, because he's much more OC. He's not out of character, but he ain't in character. Oh, yes, Leaf's stupid rudeness. We hate Leaf for this. It's okay. Leaf is trying his best. Give him head pats. That's beautiful, silly. You ever just forget about inconsequential scenes? Like Thunder telling Nightingale he had a nightmare instead of, just not. You ever just tell your friends you have nightmares? Expect not to be bullied? That's Thunder. Thunder has too much trust in this friendship. I keep forgetting how young Thunder is in Dashing Ashes. Like, time progresses slowly. He's like 15 moons old. Years. Damn, man. No. Hold on 1 second. Hold on. Wait. Okay, so for Dashing Ashes, it's only like 50 years because of the fact that Bumble mentions lint rollers. I have specifically decided that since Bumble needs a plot point, it is changing the time that the books are set. Why? Because I said so. Okay, so does everybody in Dashing Ashes. Lightning Kill's parents just got murdered. Bumble saying something about grass, and I read that as touch grass. Who is Bumble telling to touch grass? They're all touching grass! They live on grass! I keep reading words wrong. I read uncontrollable as uncomfortable. Living on grass. Listen, ma'am. Hi, Sour. Oh. That's a lovely Ivy. One of the Dashing Ashes characters. Mother hated him. Father literally straight up left to go get the milk. His brother died. His sister disappeared. Actually, they both just disappeared, but he thinks his brother died. His mate sucked. His best friend became evil. His best friend hurt his children. Rumors are spread that he's evil, like his ex-best friend. His wife says that they should abandon their children, so he leaves his wife. More of his children die. 2 of his children become evil. He finds out that his enemy is also one of his children. His husband freaking dies. His wife has depression and almost always freaking dies. Always almost freaking dies. Oh yeah, he got a new wife. I forgot to mention that. But that's not the sad thing, so we don't talk about it. His best friend dies of cancer. His other friends die. A lot of death. His grandson almost dies. Several times. 2 of his other grandkids are freaking blinded and broken-jawed, respectively. 3 of his grandchildren die. What else? What else happens? Oh yeah, his son-in-law's his enemy, which isn't really trauma, it's just, why does this man's life suck? You know, I did this to him. Yes, Warrior Cats is based around violence. I caused much violence and trauma to my poor OCs/AU characters. And why the heck are there little star things around the thought? Violence and adventure. In Dashing Ashes, it's violence and gay. That is sadly a kind of accurate description. If you wanted to sum it up in 2 words, that's the words I would give you. There's much more than gay, but you know. Anyways, y'all, I gotta go, so goodbye.